marked that. It took me. Listen, it took me. I was like.
All right, we are now joined by our Daytona 500 pole sitter, Alex Bowman, driver of the number 48 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet. If you have a question for Alex, raise your hand. We're going to go over to Jordan and then up here.
Just gotta get it out of the way.
Man, it's my biggest fan.
That's not true.
I know it's not.
No, I know what I mean. Jordan Bianchi, The Athletic. Is there just talked about the streak and the importance of keeping the streak alive and wanting to maintain a spot in the front row?
Yeah, for me, it's a really interesting thing to be a part of because I have so little to do with it, right? Like, obviously, once you get 5, it's like, man, it'd be really cool to have 6. I'm sure next year I'll be like, man, it'd be really cool to have 7. But at the same time, it's way more about my guys and everybody at Hendrick Motorsports. So just appreciative for all their hard work and the time and effort, whether it's the engine shop or all the guys in the car shop. There's a ton of effort that goes into trying to qualify well here, and most of it's on their end. So definitely really appreciative.
They mentioned on the telecast that it looked like you were going on a different line, like higher through the corners or something. Is that true? And that seems like a driver initiative if that's true to get more speed.
I don't really feel like I tried to do anything different than the other guys. Just try to kind of let the race car goes where it wants and not bind it up. As a driver, really all you can do is get the best launch you can, hit your shift points right, and try to run the best you can and not mess it up. So, yeah, glad I didn't mess it up, but I was kind of just letting the race car go where it wanted to.
Right up here.
Jacob Seelman, kickingthetires.net. Alex, first, congratulations. It's funny because you say you have so little to do with this. Does it ever get old after 6 times in a row? I mean, it would seem like this is just, oh gosh, here we go again, sort of a thing.
Yeah, for sure. It's really good to see it here. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get old by any means. It's so special to be a part of, and just really thankful for the opportunity. Definitely want more, but I think it's on that guy sitting over there, and I petition that he's got to do the media availability tomorrow for 3 hours of calls. I think that's going to be on him.
Since he's over there and can hear, you have to play nice a little bit. But all seriousness, I think everybody wondered what it was going to be like having a new face come in atop the pit box after the success you and Greg had been able to put together. What has this been like working with Blake and kind of the chemistry you guys have been building so far?
Yeah, man, he's just really annoying. He texts me all the time. Pretty awful. No, it's been really fun. I've enjoyed working with him a lot. It's been cool to get to know each other more. Obviously, we have a lot of common interests with the open wheel dirt stuff, and just spending some time together this off season, and then obviously trying to be ready to go for this season's been a lot of fun. So we started off well at the Clash, and then obviously tonight. But there's a long season to go, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Bob?
Bob Pockers, Fox Sports. I have 2. The first is you get trophies for the pole here. Do you keep all these pole trophies from the 500 anywhere?
I think I have the pole trophies, but I don't have the second place trophies because you get a trophy for the front row as well. And yeah, they're in my office. They're all together. So yeah, it's a cool one to have, right? Like it says Daytona 500 on it, and it's a trophy. It may not be the big one, but it's still not a bad one to have.
And is there any chance that you did so much simulator work back when you were racing full time? Did you do like tons and tons and tons of laps at Daytona, and could that possibly be why you're so good in qualifying here if you did?
You can't tell everybody my secret like that. I can't believe you'd call me out. No, I don't even know if the simulator has Daytona, and if it does, well, I mean, it did for the road course stuff. But yeah, I've never run Speedway sim stuff, so I would love to be able to sit here and take like a little bit of credit, and like I feel like my launch was okay and my shifts were good, but man, it's really all on the team guys. They get the job done.
Do we have any final questions for Alex? Jerry?
Jerry Jordan kicking the tires. And I had asked Kyle as well. But what did Rick have to say to you when he called you on the phone and saw you on TV talking to him?
Yeah, he's just excited. I think Daytona 500 qualifying means a lot to him. You know, it's something he's very prideful of, and our record speaks for itself in that. But you know, we've talked about quite a few times this offseason. It's been a long time since Hendrick Motorsports has won the Daytona 500. So we got to make that change on Sunday for sure. And we're doing all we can to make that happen. No, I get added workload. I don't get any bonus. Nothing. I get a trophy and 3 more hours of work tomorrow.
Does it start feeling like, does there start pressure at some point where you feel like, okay, been on the pole, now it's time to win it?
Yeah, for sure. Every year, man. Now it's time to finish. Like, make it to the end. Last year, I think I sat on the back straightaway for 4 laps before they could figure out how to get me to pit road with 4 flat tires. So, yeah, it's such a hard race to finish. We've crashed early, we've crashed in the middle, we've crashed late. So, obviously, I don't have the answer to that. I haven't figured out how to finish it yet, but I know we have a really fast race car and a great group of guys that are capable of doing great. But man, it's been tough. You know, we want to finish this race and finish it well.
Any final questions? All right, let's go right up here.
Dalsilvino, Jayski, do you approach the duels any differently from the past 5 years?
It's hard to say. Last year, I think the state of who had cars and all that was really worrying, kind of across the board. This year, it just really depends on how it drives, right? Like, obviously, we're here to get the front row, and we're in qualifying trim, and you can't really change much. So we'll see how it drives in the draft, and if it drives well, we'll race hard, and if it's sketchy and I'm going to crash the thing, obviously you want to protect it. So, yeah, going to do all we can to keep it up front and see how it drives.
And then is that the first time both your dogs were in victory lane with you?
Yeah, for sure. I got to thank Jess from Ally. She went and got Finn and Roscoe. That was cool. You know, it's not a win, but any time they don't go to many races, so anytime they're here, it's special. I've never had them in victory lane, so it was cool to do that. Roscoe didn't bite anybody that I know of, so we're good. Yeah, it's cool to get to do that for sure. Thank you.
Any other questions? All right, Alex, thank you for your time. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks, guys.